Alright guys, before I get into this leg day, I want to go over how much longer I'm going to bulk for. If you guys saw my last video, my arm day, I kind of talked about it there, but I have my other phone here to get my calendar out, and I went over it. I'm going to tell you my logic with everything. So what is going to happen is I am going to bulk for the rest of August, of course, and then I'm going to bulk the entire month of September, even raise my calories a little bit more, and then the entire month of October, from October 1st, that's when the deficit will begin to start. So when I cut, I don't immediately just drop my calories, okay? Because my logic is that is a easier way to lose muscle. It is more likely that you will get looser skin and your body won't look as tight, because I've done it like that before and my body does not look good when I just instantly drop my calories like 1,000 or 2,000 calories from where I was. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my calories starting October 1st, 200. So then I'll eat at about 4 or 5 days at like 3,600, for example. Then after those 5 days, I'll drop it another 200, and then I'll eat another 4 or 5 days at that lower calories, and then so on and so forth. And as the time goes on in October, like I will probably, in the second week of this deficit, I will drop down a 500. I will go a little bit more. I will go 500 calories less and then stay there for a little while and then slowly go from there. So by the end of October, I plan to be somewhere around like 2,400 calories, and that's pretty low calories for me. That is a deficit, definitely. So then once the month of October is over, the bulk again will begin to start. I will go back in a bulk in November, bulk the entire month of November, bulk the entire month of December, bulk the entire month of January, and then February cut. That's when Ramadan starts. And then I will begin that 1 month cut again during Ramadan, and bulk happens after that. So that is what I decided to do, and I think that is going to be a good plan. It will work out if my calculations are correct. So yesterday was leg day, quad focus leg day. It was not the best leg day, I have to say, but I'll get into that as the clips go on. And of course, what I started with was hamstrings. That's what I always start with, and I always explain the reason why. So if you guys want to know, you have to go check out my last leg videos. Sorry to do you like that. Yesterday I actually started at the standing hamstring curl single leg. I was trying to start at the seated hamstring curl. I really like to use those machines for hamstrings. Or if not that, I wanted to start with lying hamstring curls, but they were both taken. And the reason why I don't want to just start with single leg hamstring curls, because that is more of a fatigue set for me. That is like, I like to do those towards the end when I really want to burn them out, go lightweight. But I just did it vice versa yesterday, kind of. So I just started really light and I just went from there on the standing hamstring curl single leg, and I ended up staying there for 3 sets, and then I just finished it off with lying leg curls. I did another 3 sets there, and I did pretty intense sets on the lying leg hamstring curl. So once those were done, I called it. I just did 6 sets of hamstrings, and it was a really my hamstrings felt pumped. I had a lot of food in me. I had like close to 400 grams of carbs, and my hamstrings did really feel pumped. So what I went to next was I just decided to warm up on the leg extension. I didn't start off my first set there, actually. I just warmed it up a little bit. I did like 2 squeezing sets just to get like my knees used to it, my quads used to it like I normally do. But normally I would start off my first working set at the leg extension, but I just didn't want to do it yesterday. And then what I decided to go with was my favorite superset in the world for quads: leg extensions to leg press superset. Guys, this superset, the reason why I love it is because how it fatigues my quads so fast. And it is just a beautiful workout for hypertrophy. I feel like it's a lot of volume and it's good weight exposure. You're not going too heavy. It's not at a dangerous weight. So I recommend you guys give it a try. It's leg extensions to failure until you cannot go up anymore. You can still bang out a few partials all the time on leg extensions, but just go until the burn is so intense where you have to stop, basically. And then as soon as you're done, you go right into the leg press. And that's exactly what I did yesterday. And I actually started at 3 plates. Normally, when I first started doing this, so I've been doing this superset style for, I would say, like a little bit over a month. And when I first started it, I was only really doing like 2 plates. I could have went a little bit heavier, but then eventually I was getting like 2 plates and a 25 for reps. And look, keep in mind, this is after doing leg extensions to failure. So it's not that heavy, but it's still a pretty good weight. And then after doing the 2 plates and a 25, I'm saying in the past, then I started doing 3 plates. Now, for yesterday, I just started at 3 plates, and I was getting like 15 reps. So that's also proof that the bulk is absolutely going crazy for me right now. It's nothing but gains in every aspect of bodybuilding sense. And so I did the first 2 sets with 3 plates, and then I looked at my little friend and I said, "Hey, buddy, let's throw on another plate." And my little friend jumped up out of the seat and put on another plate for me. So on the 3rd set, I actually did the superset with 4 plates. I was only able to get 3 reps, or 2, I think, but you guys, it felt so heavy after the leg extensions. Normally, I can like leg press without a superset from a leg extension. I could leg press like 5 or 6 plates, probably even more now for reps. I'm saying just a leg press set by itself though. So then after getting those 2 or 3 reps, I just drop set it to 3 plates, and I got, I think, 6 more. And then I did another drop set to 2 plates, and I just burned it out there. And then for the last set, so I ended up staying with this superset style for 4 sets. I did a drop set style from after the leg extension. I did from 3 plates on the leg press right away to 2 plates, and then 1 plate. Absolutely burned them out there, and I called it for this superset style. So when I was saying before how this wasn't a great leg day for me, it was because I actually sissied out after this leg press, leg extension superset. I could have done pendulum squat, I could have done hack squat, I could have done Smith machine squat. I could have done a little bit more pressing, but I just sissied out. And that's exactly what happens sometimes. It still happens to me too at times. And so I just decided to finish off the leg day with leg extensions. I did another 3 sets there. And if I were to give this leg day a rating from 1 through 10, I would give it like a 6.5 because my legs, they're sore right now, but nowhere near as sore as I would like them to be. And yeah, it's just a little bit disappointing. This is probably one of the only like not great workouts I've had in a little while, I would say. And that does bother me down to like my core because I try to prioritize every single day, every single lift, every single night of sleep as possible, because that's where the little details come in, and that's what will bring me to like that next level. So sometimes it happens, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world because I still stimulated my legs, so I definitely didn't lose muscle, of course. And I just think that I could have done a little bit more. But afterwards, when I was checking my pump, my legs were actually looking really good. They were looking pumped up. Like, I still got a good pump, but I just feel like I could have done a little bit more pressing. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, my legs were looking good, and after that, I just finished off with abs. I don't always show the abs, like I say. I will try to include it more. It's because like I just feel it's always the same exact ab workout, so there's not always a point of showing it. I will say it again, though. I do abs every other day, and I do calves every other day. So whenever I'm not doing abs, I'm doing calves, basically, after my main muscle group workouts, I'm saying. So, yeah, and that will call it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Full chest day.